Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. Or should I say Dean Olson, because tight end U doesn't happen without you. And we've got a great matchup here. We've got two of the best at your position in the current game right now.
And Mike, when I came into the league, almost 20 years ago, there was a handful of really elite tight ends. But doesn't it just seem, especially over these last couple years, every single team, at least the ones that make their mark and find themselves in the playoffs competing for Super Bowls, have a legitimate #1 threat at the tight end position. It almost feels like if you...
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation, their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
We both could get the sense from talking to him this week leading up to today's game, Mike, just the amount of pressure he felt that was on his shoulders. And frankly, in the entire locker room, they need to get their first win. When you study NFL history, starting a season 0-3, not many teams have ever made the playoffs in the Super Bowl era, only 6. So if they want to get a chance to find themselves in the playoff hunt, if they just want to get their season on track, a win today is going to go a long way.
And he'll be close to a first down, a gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Trying to avoid the early 3 and out, they face 3rd and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. A gain there of 11. That's enough for a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. It's a gain of 12 there. And that will be a first down. He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Back to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and long. Side, it's complete. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way. Every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it's going to be 3rd down. Now Davis. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep
in trouble? And down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the visitors will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll set out in search of a 1st touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. He gets this into the hands of Green. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The defense has got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. We'll have a short field ahead as they look to break our tie. It is 1st and 10. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Going up top. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Throwing now from the gun. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up fourth down. Out now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the visitors will take a 6-3 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3.
At the 33-yard line.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now a give up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. It's been a game of field goals so far. 6-3 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's got space inside the 25, and he's going to be taken down.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Sending a receiver right. And out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup of 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And his guys will tie the game at 6.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. A run with Davis. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. This drive will start on the ground, and that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. This one complete right side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And his guys are going to move out in front.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense, no gain. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Davis. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll look to throw yet. No chance at all. He'll go down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. This is Davis. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Room to run past the 30. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. He'll look to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the home team who are out in front. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And as you see, they were winners in their ball game. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half. About to get started. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The visitors' offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The throw on the run is complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. He'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by the running back Davis. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. He runs with it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Now a give to Davis. And And he'll work his way down inside the 30. Shooing off 7 yards on that one. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Tight end going in motion here. Here's Davis. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. Now a timeout for injury. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. His throw left side is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. A couple of 1st downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Room to maneuver at the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He gets this into the hands of Green. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the end zone, it's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So now this team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And it'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. The tight end going in motion to the left. On 2nd down, a run with Davis. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Taking off, he'll try to get there. 22 yards, the pickup there. That's enough for a 1st down.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. It is a gain of 16. They get the 3rd down conversion by about a yard. They'll come up here 1st and 10. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to the air one more time. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Tight end, the motion man to the right. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Now faking the give. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And as we take you back through the highlights, there aren't many of them from a quarterbacking perspective. He's been unable to sustain a lot in any of these drives and does not have a touchdown pass to this point. Now a run on 1st down. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he will score for the score. That is 1st touchdown of the new year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
The PAT, up and good. And his guys will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. This team's offense ready to get back at it. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
He'll look to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll look to throw yet again. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He'll drop to throw. Gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. A gain there of 21. And that will be a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll run. It's Davis. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. They'll send the tight end in motion. This is caught at the 2. To the goal line and in. Has a touchdown. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter. And now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. Here is 1st and 10. Slot man in motion right. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He gets this into the hands of Green. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
2 minutes to play in regulation. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll stick to the ground. And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's a big one. This third down.
Here we go.
They'll run here. Now a second timeout called by the defense, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll drop to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
No problem there on the extra point. And the visitors have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This offense and their running back heading back on the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Here's second down and 3. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. So it's a win for our visitors. They're able to build on the solid performance of a week ago, and they make it 2 in a row with the victory here in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.